Well, it's here. The very last Smart Art box that I will receive. It's kind of sad, very bittersweet. Let's see what's inside. Ta-da! Oh, wait, you can't see anything. Fooled ya. Okay, here's the brochure. We'll look at that in a minute. Oh, art spray. We received this in a previous kit. It was really messy and very vibrant. I remember that. Cool little sticker. Love that little graffiti look. Abstract Innovative Acrylic 3D Liner by Sennelier. Well, that looks like fun. A palette knife branded by Smart Art. Oh, I love that. I'll be keeping that for sure. A Swedish fish for the candy treat. Marabou art crayons. Looks like I have a few extra things in there. I already have this set of colors in the Marabou art crayons, and they are fun. I had them in my giveaway bin for a while, but they kept haunting my dreams, and so I pulled them out and added them to my regular collection of supplies. I haven't used them since the first time I used them, but I did really enjoy using them. I'm hesitating because I know we've received all this before. We've received that, we've received one of these, and we've received these. And I just don't know if it was in Palettefull or Smart Art, so I'll have to go look through my old videos, or you guys can, and let me know which box it was from. I can't imagine them repeating it so soon, so it was probably Palettefull, but who knows. Okay, these look kind of interesting. Wurtzen, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Oil and watercolor, wait, acrylic. So acrylic, oil, and watercolor brushes. Interesting. They look nice at first glance. We'll find out. Oh, these look fun. Smart Art branded stuff again. That's so cool. Ready to use primed canvas for use with acrylic, oil, or other wet or dry media. 4 8-inch rounds. They are acid-free, 100% cotton. And Faber-Castell mixed media stencils. Laser cut paper stencils. There's so much stuff, I can't even fit it all in one little screen here. That is a box chock full of supplies that are somewhat fun and somewhat terrifying. Let's see what we can do with our very last Smart Art box. I pulled out the Marabou art crayons I already have, and surprisingly, this is the only duplicate color as far as color goes. I do have the white and black, so 3 of these I already have, but this blue and red are new. I hate to have 3 duplicates, but I do want those colors, so I'm going to open this and use them. Maybe I'll put these 3 in the giveaway bin. I think they could be fun for somebody. I did have a lot more colors than I thought I did. We'll take these, put it in the giveaway bin, unless I decide later to keep them because they're so much fun. But for now, giveaway bin. I have too much stuff on my desk that needs to go down there. I don't know why I'm procrastinating, but I am. Oh, wait. Those are the ones that we can use in this set. It'd be fun to use them all, especially since we have retro as one of the prompt words. I don't know if I read those to you. Spiral, retro, journey, and whimsical. There are definitely some retro colors in here in my collection. These are not so retro, but we're going to make them retro. I really dislike stencils. Do not like them very much at all. These I think I could use. Oh, some flowers. Flowers are retro, right? Aha. We could do something with those. Let's pull this out. Let's see what we think. Not a good way to use your fountain pen, ladies and gentlemen. But I haven't put that away either. It's just sitting there. And it's sharp. And I needed something sharp. Acid-free, 100% cotton. Oh. I guess that's the back side. And this is the canvas. Interesting. Starting right in with the drawing here, I just find objects around my desk that I can use, and this time I did measure around for the circle to make sure it was in the center, and I needed something that had kind of an arc to it, and I looked on my desk and my Bluetooth headset was there, and I'm like, you know, that's probably a perfect little curve for this particular project. So again, use what you have around you. No need to get special tools and supplies. Unless you already have them, then go for it. I'm all for that. Big thumbs up for those kind of things. I'm kind of curious if you guys have any idea what I'm actually drawing here. Any thoughts, any ideas? Pause the video, comment down below, and then leave your comment, but then edit it later to let me know if you know what this is before I start talking about it again. I would be so curious. The instructions that came with SmartArt said to smudge this with your finger first, but I don't see it doing anything besides getting my finger dirty. So when I used these previously, I used them with water and they kind of just melted with water. So this would be a good opportunity to try out one of these brushes. All right, it just has water on it. See, they're pretty cool. Looks like on the canvas they will pull back off pretty easily, so we might have to be careful with that. Not go over a place too many times, or if we do, just put some more smudgy stick back on it. I think this is kind of why I decided to keep these art crayons, because they're really neat, melty and unique. This next section gets a little twisty-turvy curvy, so if you get a little seasick, you might close your eyes until you hear me talking again after I stop talking right now, okay? So yeah, sorry, I have to move the thing a lot in order to make this all work for myself. Are you hypnotized yet? I want to know. Are you? Are you? Okay, I'm about to talk again, so you can almost open your eyes now. So I'm sitting here trying to decide how to make that car look like a car. And I thought about doing it with this gold paint, but I don't know, a little tricky on these. They don't come to a fine point. Now you could carve them into a fine point just fine, but you would lose some of the goo inside. Well, shoot, I don't know. Originally, I was going to do this circle in the background gold and then bring some of the gold out, but you can't see most of the circle. It's under the car. Somehow we'll have to deal with this part though. I was thinking maybe yellow for that. I think that would be okay. These are so fun to use. They're like if you opened a tube of lipstick and just started smearing it everywhere. That's what it's like. All right, we'll put the yellow under the windshield and we'll get a finer brush out this time. I just stuck my finger in the yellow. Really good at that. Man, it's hard to be precise when you're being lazy and don't want to carve this off. No instructions on this thing. It has this top that makes it look like you twist it off, but you shouldn't, because it's actually, when you open it, fully ready to use. So even though it has this place where it looks like, oh, I'll twist that off, it's not. It's just to take the whole cap off. So leave that on. Hold on. There's something I want to do first with one of these liners, even though I'll probably just end up covering it right back up. I want to take some of this, dang it, too much water. Take some of this liner. That's one thing about these sticks is precision is not a thing. Wow, that's lovely. Well, at least it gives me an idea of what the heck I'm doing. I bet if we do this with this gold, we're not even going to be able to tell this is a car from the 70s, but we'll find out. Well, it kind of looks like a car. Let's go ahead and outline the tires with the gold. Why not? Well, we did not get any kind of liner, right? I'm not forgetting something. So, actually, you know what I wonder? I know this is a spray, but does the lid come off? Ooh, yes it does. Alright, let's shake this up and see if we can't use this more like an ink. Could be interesting. Just having some trouble with covering stuff. You know what? I still have a pipette out from our last project. That's probably not going to work. It looks very transparent. All right, get the lid back on this before accidents happen. All right, little liner brush. Wow. That's an interesting color and feel and stuff. I'm just wondering if I could use it. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Well, maybe. Get it thick enough. This kind of soaks in to the paper. And I don't know that it's the paper's fault, really, this time around. I think it's more a characteristic of these paints that I'm trying to do stuff I shouldn't with, the paints and the crayons. Anyway, this is kind of working as a liner. I was going to tell you guys in a second, I'm cheating and I'm using a liner, but maybe I don't have to. I can use the brushes and the paint they gave me. It's really liquidy, so it's kind of cool that I have the gold around it because it kind of holds it in, kind of like a bank on a river. Get my stripes, my racing stripes back in. They're not perfect either. Good enough. And you guys know that's luggage because I told you, so life is good, right? I can't use the art spray until this gold dries because of the way I want to do it. So what I will do now is do these little lines like I thought I should and let it all dry together. Except when your finger dips in the gold you already did over here, then that's a problem. Oh no, I'm putting gold dots everywhere because I have it on my fingers. Doing good here. Let's see, it's just pulling the paint right off the canvas paper. Ah, emergency, emergency. Boy, I don't like that luggage. I don't know what to do about it though. I don't know. Maybe use some white. I bet it won't work, but we can try. We'll figure that out later. All right, we have to wait for this to dry. So it shouldn't take too long. I will go take my pups for a walk and make them super happy, and this should be dry by the time we get back. I think it's time for the messy part of this whole operation, the spraying. So I showed this to you before. It's just a big desk calendar that you can get free from local insurance companies or banks. So go grab you one of those if they still offer them. I noticed last year during the pandemic they had some small calendars outside on a rack, so you wouldn't go inside to get them, but no big ones. Okay, I need a bunch of scrap paper as well. And this is going to be hard, I think, almost impossible. But what I want to do is take this stencil and this little flower, like so. I want to spray it with the blue. Ugh, this is going to be horribly difficult, I think. All right, that'll work. You're supposed to shake this super well, they said, and even if it has only sat for a couple of moments, you need to shake it. I really don't like this stuff. I almost didn't want to use it here, but we will use it. Let's move this to the next place. It kind of looks dumb, but we're going with it. Oh, see, by moving it to the next place, now I'm going to get into that paint. Well, we'll just try not to move it a lot and be careful. Okay. That was a lot. Oh, that was a mess. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like it. Alright, well, it is what it is. It's not exactly how they want you to use this spray, but I thought I would try it. Well, we have to finish our flower sections at least, even though it looks dumb. Ah, oh, that's too much. Dang it. Yes. Ugh, ugh. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Hold on. Emergency. We gotta fix it. Got lots of emergencies this time around. It's taking off my yellow too, because that stuff is not permanent. You actually have to put a fixative on it or something to get it to be permanent. This stuff is not permanent. Do that more better. Nope, it's just making a mess again. Ink on it, under it. I have to clean it off. Alright, let's look underneath here. It doesn't actually look that messy. Oops, not on that one. We'll just do it from up here. Ugh. Just don't like it. And I didn't cover that, so we get to clean that up now. Ugh. I just should have listened to my intuition and just left the spray out of it. I'm sure that it could be really fun. Just not in this particular art piece. That's all. That's all. Yeah, so don't go back over your spots on this canvas because it will pull it right off. The last thing I thought we could do to make this as awesome as it can be, even though it's not awesome entirely, is I want to do an edge, big gold edge around this whole thing, like this whole edge. So we'll have to do it in pieces. Basically, my idea is, wow, I have way too much stuff on my desk. If we take something like this and stick this in between it, yeah, that'll work. So I will do half of the edge. What I want to do is put a big bead of this along the whole thing. This is harder than I thought. I wasn't shaking a minute ago, now I am. I'm all nervous. Oh, went off the edge. All right. Okay, now we squeeze that in there and let it dry. So that is what most of our day has been, letting the gold dry. But that's okay. I think this will be really fun to play with in my sketchbook. They are a little bit resistant to smudging once you run water over them, but they aren't permanent, like I said, so a fixative is definitely in the books if you want to use these and not have them smear. If you want to use them without a fixative, I will just put a piece of wax paper or parchment paper or something in my sketchbook. Here's all the supplies and our project all complete. I will show you that gold border in a minute. I think it could be done a little better / differently, but we did get these prompts. We have spiral and retro, because spiral is kind of retro, and we also have the 70s car, which is retro. It's whimsical, because spirals are whimsical. The whole feel of this is whimsical, and it's a journey because they have luggage strapped to the top of their car. Yeah, it kind of looks like luggage. I don't know. So this box was chock full of supplies. These Marabou art crayons are actually really expensive. I think they're like $29 for a set of 4 or 5. So that's kind of interesting. Plus we still have 3 of these canvases that we can use, which I guess I'll keep for now. I mean, they worked fine for this project, but I don't know how they would be to paint on them, but I like them so far, and I will put them probably in my acrylic drawer, I guess, for now. These are going in the giveaway. The brushes I am definitely keeping. I'll put that with my acrylics for now. And these are going in the giveaway. Don't want them. And then I got this little jar out of my kitchen cabinet. And here are the rest of my art crayons. So I will just put those in with those and put those in one of my drawers. I haven't figured out which one yet. So that leaves us, forgot one. Yeah, I'm anxious to try these brushes on another kind of project. They're pretty soft, like this one you could probably get away with using for watercolor. Here is that gold rim around the whole thing. And I think if you made this really thick so it would actually be able to be seen from the top, then that might work. Or just forget about covering that cardboard edge, or do that, and in addition to that, put a gold border around the whole top of that. If anyone wants this, leave me a comment down below or email me at the address in the description box. So if you think you might like projects like this, then I have the referral link for Smart Art Box down in the description bar below, and it will give you 10% off your box. I think it gives me some points, but since I canceled my subscription, I'm not sure how that works anymore, but you guys at least still get your 10% off, so go ahead and take advantage of that. The box is normal price, at least at the time of this video, $49.99 a month, and that includes shipping, so you're good there, and that discount will help you as well. Participate in their Peacock Rewards program, and I was starting to get a box free every 3 months from doing that. So it definitely adds up, and that makes your boxes average out to about $30, $35 a month if you go over a whole year span. So definitely participate in their Peacock Rewards program. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Oh, one thing that this box had that wasn't on the table just now was that palette knife. I didn't even open that. Well, I did open it actually in my video where I cleaned up this whole desk. I opened it and I put it away, forgetting about that it's part of this box. So they do have you kind of chop off some of your stick and add a little water to it and make like a pasty mush stuff, and then use your palette knife to smear that into your stencil right here. I didn't do that because I didn't want to use that much of my crayons. Even though it looks like there's lots of stick in there, I didn't want to do that. So I didn't use the palette knife, but that's part of this box too. Okay, bye. Abstract, innovative, acrylic. I've had a heck of a sweet tooth today. I have no idea why, so I'm going to eat this. I don't eat Swedish fish. My best friend loves them, but I don't eat them. Better than I expected. I don't know about this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm just not winning, guys. Just not winning. Okay, I moved it successfully. Nothing died, which is kind of fun. I think this will be fun to work out. No idea what I was saying. I think it'll be fun to work at. No, see, what is that word? I think this will be fun to play with. There we go. So if you think you might like projects like this, then go ahead and subscribe down to Smart Art Box. Down to? At least as the time of this, I can't say that.